Close your eyes for a moment and imagine steam rising behind a stone wall. Not the mist of a jungle, but from a long, low kitchen where clay pots sulk and wooden spoons mark the hours. What did Angkor eat? How did food travel from field to altar, from paddy to pilgrim? Today we follow that trail, and the scent might surprise you. Today we're tracing a different kind of ritual life. The steam, smoke, and careful measure that fed Angkor's temples and spoke across generations.
Our guiding claim is simple. Food at Angkor functioned as both provisioning and language, and that lens helps us read ruins differently.
Yes, and that claim shapes what we look for. Temples weren't only places of stone and prayer. They were storage houses, kitchens, marketplaces in miniature. The evidence shows us storage rooms, cooking facilities, and lists of donations carved into stone.
Right. Inscriptions name rice, gifts, and chronicle regular donations. Architecture points to dedicated spaces for handling bulk grain. But archaeology fills in texture too. Charred grain and storage pits, pottery that holds oil and pastes.
For example, archaeologists have recovered charred grain in temple storage contexts, and inscriptions list regular rice donations to shrines. A vendor in Siem Reap told a researcher that her grandmother taught her how to smoke fish for offerings, a living thread from kitchen to altar.
Those two kinds of evidence, stones and stories, let us move beyond guesswork. But let's keep this sensory. Picture a narrow courtyard, the smell of lemongrass and toasted rice, baskets of shredded coconut beside jars of fermented fish. Cooks bend over low fires. Apprentices sweep spilled grain.
The layers matter. Ritual and daily life braided together there. A meal could be both sustenance and a message to ancestors or guardians of land.
So, ingredients. Rice, of course. But even rice had registers. Polished for certain rituals, sticky for others.
Right, and fish too.
Freshwater fish from the Tonle Sap could be eaten fresh or turned into parak for longer storage, while palm sugar, coconut, and local greens like morning glory flavored daily and ceremonial plates.
Preservation techniques were crucial. Drying and smoking fish, fermenting and storing rice in raised granaries, those methods shaped tastes and what counts as appropriate for an offering. A preserved item might be chosen because it keeps through lean months, or because its taste signals humility or abundance.
And remember, we can't reconstruct every recipe exactly, but we can say which flavor families dominated. Sour, salty, fermented, and fragrant herbs. Those families communicated social meanings as much as they satisfied appetites.
That idea, food as language, helps explain arrangement. A bowl of rice on an altar is reciprocity. We feed guardians and ancestors. It marks obligations and care. The pattern shows ties between exchange and land tenure in medieval records.
Right, and those social bonds depended on people often invisible to grand narratives, the cooks, the market vendors, the boat.
Man, yes. Think of a woman who rises before dawn with baskets of greens. That single morning walk connects family, field, and shrine. Those small movements kept the whole system running.
Exactly. But I want to avoid romanticizing labor here.
Good point. Some temples were wealthy, while others barely scraped by. Supply shocks, floods, poor harvests, disrupted trade changed what arrived at kitchens. The complexity here matters.
Let's make this concrete. Picture a festival meal. Steamed sticky rice molded into small cakes, grilled fish with herbs, coconut sweet sauces, and plates arranged for quick sharing among priests, pilgrims, and sometimes animals at the shrine. Each element signals intent, purity, sharing, abundance, or humility.
Our guiding claim is simple. Food at Angkor functioned as both provisioning and language, and that lens helps us read ruins differently.
And recipes become memory. A family's offertory cake can encode genealogy, who made it, who taught it, where ingredients came from. That's where culture lives. Recipes as storybooks passed by taste and touch.
There's also craft, large serving bowls carved or formed by artisans, woven baskets, ladles made for ritual pouring. Those objects tell us who did the work and how labor was organized across village and temple.
Which brings us to living traditions. Visit provincial markets today, and you'll find fermenters and smokehouses practicing techniques inherited across generations. Those vendors are living archives, guardians of taste and method.
If you want to learn, listen to their hands and stories, not only to photos. Buy from local sellers, ask with respect, and let them tell you why a particular fish is chosen for offerings.
From a cultural standpoint, ethical work means documenting with consent, amplifying community-led projects, and sharing revenue with custodians of knowledge. The research tells us collaboration preserves not only recipes, but dignity and agency.
Before we close, one quick methodological note. When archaeologists find burnt residue, pottery, or storage features, they give us probabilistic pictures, not exact menus. Still, combining texts, objects, and living memory gives a robust, humane reconstruction.
The deeper story is continuity and adaptation. Old temple economies have descendants in communal kitchens and festival tables today. That pattern shows resilience rather than a frozen past.
Our guiding claim is simple. Food at Angkor functioned as both provisioning and language, and that lens helps us read ruins differently.
So for listeners who want to engage respectfully, seek community-led cooking workshops, follow local scholars and culinary custodians online, and when you travel, buy from local markets rather than packaged tourist stalls. Share context when you post photos, who taught you and where the recipe came from.
If you're a student or researcher, prioritize consented oral histories and partnerships with local institutions. That way, recipes become shared resources, not extracted curiosities.
That brings us to the end of this conversation. We hope these stories helped you see Cambodian history and culture in a deeper, more human way.
The echoes of the past live on in people's voices, memories, and everyday lives. Thank you for listening and for making space for these stories.
If this episode resonated with you, please follow Ancient Echoes on your favorite podcast app and share it with someone who might appreciate these conversations. And check out Sumnung's YouTube channel for visual explorations of temple kitchens and market life.
You can also connect with us and share your stories or questions at our handle and website. We'd love to hear how these echoes reach your life. Let's unlock the echoes of history together.
Until next time, thank you for listening to Ancient Echoes.
In the quiet of night, I whispered my plea, holding her close, hoping for her decree. I called upon spirits, asked them to guide, to take her heart and lead her by my side. So I drew her near, traced her brow so fair on my sight this way. Sacred power, Swahai, mighty spirit awakened. By the master's right, let her heart be gently taken. Let her follow me now by vow and by sign. I hear these words, oh teacher, witness this plea. Oh, my sacred power, Swahai. Oh, oh, oh.